Hey everyone. All right. Weird that even though Jay has an official render holding the title, they chose a photoshopped render. All right. My wife has made stir fry for dinner, which is always exciting. I always like it when she makes that. And there's Bronson. I do like the opening shots where everyone's kind of walking into the arena. I think that's kind of a. Whoa, here we go! Here we go! Rollins and Bronson just starting us out. Looks like we're starting with Seth. Yeah, we're starting with Seth. Heck yeah. Let's do it. You want to be famous, big boy? Seth Rollins, 2024. Uh-oh. Here we go. And Seth's gonna dive. Oh boy. Let him fight. Raw was good, and the Damian Big E segment was funny. Thanks, Zach. Oh, man. Oh, the security guard's gonna get flattened. Nice. This is just making me more and more hyped for the Seth and Bronson match, man. That's how you get me hooked at the start of a show, man. That's how you kick off a show, make me excited. Because I'm King of the Ring, now I can understand why Cohn was scared for his job if he didn't cause Jay. Yup. Because he would have learned what happens when you mess with the final boss. Yeah, that didn't look terribly comfy for Bronson, but you know. Oh man, it's good to be back doing the Monday watch alongs. These are usually my favorite ones to do.
Guys, thank you so much. Ladies, tomorrow night on NXT, you'll have a match against Lash Legend and Jakar Jackson, who arguably cost you the Women's Tag Team Championships. Is there anything you want to say to them before tomorrow night? That's when Jakar Jackson in the way. We are no doubt with Jade and Bianca. And soon, we will be Women's Tag Team Champions. And okay, because I was talking about with Nia Jax since last week. Chucky, that means you can respectfully go. Thank you. Bye.
We got Liv and Raquel. Most scary thing is Bronson wants Golden Universe. Yup.
Because you're just jealous of me. You're jealous of me because I have it all. The Women's Health Championship, that's a dog. Judgment Day, I have a color to yes. After I beat you at Crown Jewel, I'm going to have the Crown Jewel Championship too. Oh, I forgot this here. Do you want it? See, no, you can tell me about that. I don't care. Titles, right? You know, Raquel and I used to be tag team champions before we had titles. You know, that means we could be tag team champions again anytime.
Oh god, last thing we need is Liv with 2 belts. Liv is very good as like this almost Harley Quinn like villain she's become at this point. Like Liv gives me Margot Robbie Harley Quinn vibes, and it might be the blonde hair, honestly. Oh man. Hate to say it, but once again, Nathan Frazier put on two great matches. Um, I'd say three because he competed on main event this week too.
There you go. No matter the reason, when life gives you lemons, Domino's gives you free pizza. Sorry, Dad. You want emergency pizza when you order online? Well, leave them alone. How about it's full of questions? What about planning a leaf stand if there's time? Do I get to put you guacamole? Oh, it's hot.
Oh man, and then yeah. So shout out to our newest Patreon backer. We got a new Patreon backer today, which is pretty exciting. See it in the description as well. Harry Willits joined the Patreon today at the $10 amount, became a Patreon champion today, which means that Harry now has access to not only all the new stuff all the content there. Harry's name is also down in the description of every video across the three channels. Tomorrow, assuming my throat isn't on fire like it is right now, it's gonna be kind of a low energy stream tonight, I'll admit, but my throat is ridiculously sore. It's gotten a little better, but anyways, yeah, my point is, if tomorrow I'm not super sore-throated still, sore-throated, that's a word. That's a word. We're gonna pretend that's a word. So as long as my sore throat isn't still a problem tomorrow, I'm gonna record the rest of the Patreon videos for the week. I also need to edit the TNA episode 1 video that I am doing for Patreon because Patreons get access to my full reactions to TNA episodes as I start from the beginning. Oh man, Venom: The Last Dance comes out this week. I am legitimately super excited for this movie. Excited about that. The TNA title history page isn't working anymore. What? Let me look. And even getting rid of the bugs you didn't know you had. Protection everywhere on the phone. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly. To catch up to twice the bugs, try Zevo Max. Tonight. What the hell? Yeah, all the hyperlinks got broken on. I'll fix that. I'll fix that in today's update. Hey, Pierre. Good to see you, bud. I actually just responded to your comment a second ago, right before you got here. Oh, this is Seth feud for Bronson. Oh yeah, it's been great. Oh, man. But yeah, LAW Saturday Night Fever is already done. This is one of the earliest parts of the week I've ever gotten something like that done in. Like, it's Monday, and I got it done, which is, right here. Refresh the history page, Nasdaq. It should be fine now. I don't know why all the hyperlinks got removed. Lillian Garcia's back. This is a weird 2016 flashback going on here for me. She was the ring announcer when I started watching. She's been around even longer than that. Karrion Kross in the AOP. If you guys haven't seen the Chris Van Vliet interview with Karrion Kross from last week, highly recommend it. It made me love Karrion Kross as just a person more than I already do. Like, Karrion Kross as a guy in general just seems like a really good guy. Like, and he's funny. Karrion Kross is a funny dude, man. Yeah, genuinely my favorite memory I've got of Lillian Garcia. Like, I didn't see it live, obviously, because it was like 2004-ish when it happened. Hey, Brandon. But yeah, my favorite memory I have of Lillian Garcia, it's like my favorite moment of her career. Um, because I just think it's so funny, but it's also kind of wholesome. Is like 2004-ish, I think 2004, 2005, somewhere in there. She she had a family emergency and wanted to leave Raw, and the old guys were like, "Oh, you can't leave Raw." And so Triple H went underneath, like went behind the old bastard's back and told Lillian what to do. And Lillian introduced Triple H as the former World Heavyweight Champion, and he chased her off, so she was written out of the show and could go handle her family emergency. It's like her delivery of, he is the former World Heavyweight Champion! And the fact that it's just kind of that wholesome thing of like, yeah, Triple H understands the whole family thing. I don't know. I just love that little story I've heard of several times. But anyway, big week ahead here on the channel. We got this watch along tonight. We probably have NXT tomorrow. If I'm not, I'm feeling kind of tonight. Like, considered not doing this watch along this evening. Because I am just kind of, is the only way to describe it. Still don't have my car back, by the way. Haven't had my car since Friday. Still waiting. The shop is taking their sweet time to get it done. Um, but yeah. Oh, well, there's Miz. Interesting. But yeah, still don't have my car back. I'm feeling kind of crummy. I'm tired. I'm trying to pick up a side job as a delivery driver just to get some extra out. Because I live in a college town. That's the most I will say there. People, like, we have one guy that keeps coming to me and, like, what town do you live in? Or, like, what city are you from? I'm like, nope, not telling you. Um, but anyway, like, I live in a town that's got a lot of college kids in it, and all the restaurants are open till, like, 2 in the morning. So, like, considering becoming a delivery driver just for the evenings when I'm not doing streams and stuff, just to pick up some extra cash. And to do that, I have to have proof of insurance. My proof of insurance is in my car. My car is at the shop. So, kind of stuck in the application process right now with all that. So that's got me a little frustrated. I'm not feeling terribly hot. Alex said I was looking kind of sick earlier when she saw me. Um, my throat is on fire, and that's part of why I'm talking kind of lower and a little slower. Is my throat is killing me, man. I don't know what I did. I have my theory, but my theory kind of ruins the magic. That is all I can really say about that. Is my theory on why my throat hurts so bad kind of ruins the magic. And I can't go and ruin the magic now, can I? But I did finish recording LAW Saturday Night Fever earlier today, so that's good. That is done. Twice in a Lifetime has now been filmed. Has now been filmed. Zach says, I'm excited because Thursday is the return of WWE Hunted with Scarlett. All right, then. All right, let's see. So I do need to do a little editing here. Is this where the show starts?
Hello.
Yep. So just grab these. Where they explore a haunted place. Gotcha. Oh, Raw's back on. What is going on with Miz and Cross? I don't. I do not want to see Miz as part of Final Testament. I don't want to see Final Testament Miz. Ah. Come on, that's hilarious. Eggman impression for you. As I've made the joke many of times, my impressions are a slippery slope to go down on these streams. That being said, I enjoy doing them, and people seem to enjoy hearing them, so I do them. I do think that having the little punch out victory fanfare, the dun 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 dun, I do think that's kind of. I think it's funny that that's how I have it end because Punch Out's one of my favorite games of all time. The Wii, Punch Out on the Wii, you know, my dad grew up with Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He could still tell you the code for Mike Tyson. I could call him right now on stream, put him on speaker, and he would know. I'm not going to do that because I think he's asleep right now after work. Um, but that being said, he could tell us the Mike Tyson code without even having to think about it. Thank you, Daryl. But yeah, Punch Out. Oh, R-Truth's getting serious. R-Truth actually getting serious. New Day with the dub. Kofi and Truth, former tag team champions. Oh god, Truth's gonna get destroyed. Oh, and Woods is saying, nah, just leave him. I like this. I like the storytelling here. Oh. Okay. Oh, and Paul Ellering's backed in the damn corner. And here we go. And Miz is just cowering in the middle. Miz and Ellering cowering in the ring is fantastic. But alright, we're doing some Wyatt 6 stuff. Alright. Miz is just laying in the ring, so I assume Howdy probably gets his hands on Miz. God, I love that Loomis's role within the Wyatt 6 is that he just gets slung around like a weapon. I just think that's so cool. Oh, and oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be on this. But also, Wyatt 6 and Final Testament, huh? And there's Uncle Howdy. Oh no! Paul Ellering, no! Not Paul Ellering! Not Paul! Nice. That was pretty cool. That was a cool way to end that.
Scare tactics. New series Fridays at 10. Why is America accepted they're late for payday? Life doesn't wait for you to get paid. Introducing My Pay from Chime, a revolutionary new way of getting your pay when you want. Get up to $500 of your pay for payday. No interest, no credit check, no mandatory fees.
That was just a great segment entirety, like in its entirety there. I enjoyed that.
Get started at chime.com.
Is that trouble losing weight and keeping it on? Same.
Discover the power of you. Movie, I lost 35 pounds. Some lost over 46 pounds.
I'm keeping the weight off.
Wegovy helps you lose weight and keep it off. Say my grace. Wegovy is the only FDA-approved weight management medicine that's proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events in adults with heart disease and speed overweight. Wegovy should be used as semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines. Don't take Wegovy if you or your family have medullary thyroid cancer, multiple endocrine neoplasias type 2, or inflammatory. Stop Wegovy and get medical help right away. You get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may happen, including pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar. People with diabetes.
Man, Sean Ross Sapp's now just making me sad. He put out a post saying, man, there was a point in time where they could have had Samoa Joe in the AOP against the Shield. And now I'm just sad that we never got that.
Which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight
I'm keeping it off.
and lowering my CV risk. Check your cost and coverage before talking to your healthcare professional without Wegovy.
I'm obsessed with Olay's retinol body wash. With Olay retinol body wash, 95% of women.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get off Twitter. I've mentioned that a little bit, actually.
Discover yours.
I know, retro. But
Same to comments. Connect. Get trusted studies on the list. Somebody else too. Buying history.
hold on, I just need to do this commercial for Red One real quick before I take my bowl downstairs. Because for those who don't know, that is going to be like the first Christmas movie I've gone to see in theaters in many, many years. It comes out in just 2.5, 3 weeks. Very excited about that. I'm gonna go see it probably a week after Thanksgiving. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, it's just 2K24 trailer. We're good.
Manager Adam Pierce. Adam, yet another chaotic start on a Monday night. How do you plan to get things under control here?
That's a great question.
Never mind.
Busy sports week here. Flyers until after. Be against the Capitals tomorrow. 76ers against the Bucks on Wednesday. This Monday Night Raw that just saw the Riot 6 back in action. And also now with us waiting already, just as the final testament for to work the Riot 6 out of Belfast at the full everybody plays bombs down to
I'm back. So, bracket C is getting revealed tonight. But we were like, oh, you're gonna announce it right now? No, not just yet. Give me till 9:30.
They secretly take care of business, and right now they're locked in on the final test. Tonight, Jake Russo defends his Intercontinental Championship against Bron Breakker base on this past Friday. There's some serious family issues that are also getting his attention. Will pull this out in this way. Continue to happen to unless he comes down to the room and acknowledges.
All right, but yeah, bracket C. Bracket B was good. Bracket A was pretty good too. Bracket C is where things pick up. What? Why did my font get uninstalled?
Why'd you have to go get Jake? There's a reason why we stayed away from him. And if you keep staring at me like that, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
So these are for what I'm kind of snacking on tonight is because I felt like I really needed something salty tonight. These are Sanders Sea Salt Caramel Dark Chocolate from Costco. I need something salty. It's making me feel better.
Continental champion Jay Uso. Big intense has escalated over the last several weeks, so I was hoping that ahead of the match, you could press what the hell.
I think you're 100% right, Zach.
It is what it is, right? But tonight, it's about this right now on my shoulder, okay? You know what I'm saying? Jay Uso, Bron Breakker, round two. I promise though, by the end of the night, the people over here, and still, you'll see it's a champion. Main event, Jay. Ooh. Oh!
Rhea Ripley says her business won't end with the Judgment Day until she gets her women's world championship back. Monica, as long as I'm around, eso nunca va a pasar. That's never going to happen. Costing you the title at that point, it's just a whining chiquita.
Oh, I'm excited for Raquel and Rhea.
6 months.
6'1", 43.
And I've also not forgotten what you did to Liv and myself when you cost us the women's tag team titles. Rhea Chiquita, the only reason you rose to the top. I'm back now. And the smartest thing for you to do is walk away. But no, you're not going to do that. So since you won't end it,
It's possible Orb was taking try to cause Jay, but Roman and Jimmy stopped them. Why are they carrying the damn Saudi belt around like it's the big war-ending weapon? And maybe that's not the best joke to. Maybe that's not the best comparison to make in this time period. But my point remains: why are they carrying it around like it's like the Thanos killing weapon or something? You guys get my point. You guys get my point. Oh yeah, imagine how he'd react if Sammy teamed up with the Bloodline. You're right. I am really excited for you all to see what is in store on the World Cup this week. Because, like I said, if bracket A and B didn't convince you to check out, to either become a member or a patron and check out the World Cup, I know I'm just preaching to the choir here with Pierre and Zach, because both of which are members. But like, if somehow brackets A and B didn't convince you to check out the World Cup, bracket C and D, shit gets real. Like, the brackets are gonna pick up steam with this one.
It's just because the mechanics of the minute.
Really is a topic for line filter. Of course, we'll downgrade our insurance to deliver it.
Well, you know, you don't have to stop prices now that you're saving money with the Progressive phone number bundle.
Okay, so that was 6 seconds ago. I'm happy I can't get it out. Oh, hell's back. It's good news. You might be even right. New episode of Carlsbad on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
When you order
Go.
Domino's online, you have free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have free pizza when you need it most. Get your emergency pizza when you order Domino's online.
A flood of illegals, skyrocketing prices, global chaos, and convoluted change.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, he is gonna blow a gasket when Sammy teams up with the Bloodline. The only downside about that chocolate is it is filled with caramel, so it takes a minute for me to be able to actually get through eating all of it without it being odd or sounding bad, me like talking with my mouth full or something. 246.3. Love the KO and Rowan segment. I don't think I mentioned that in my comment. Yeah, you did, but like that is my favorite part of Raw. And like you and I talked about it privately, so I knew you were going to enjoy it, but I genuinely really have been enjoying how I've been booking Kevin Owens this season. Okay, 5'7", 220, 48. It's gonna be a big weekend on the channel. We got SmackDown on Friday. We got hold on. Like we got SmackDown on Friday, Bound for Glory on Saturday, where I do my yearly drinking game, where I get pretty much. It's like the one night a year where I allow myself to get drunk. And then we have on Sunday NXT Halloween Havoc. All right, Lash and Jakara are here again.
And get ready to laugh. And all that's
Got to the point of KO caring for Gargano so much he hopes Roman wins. Yep. I was really excited. That was part of it that I was really excited for people to hear, because I was like, when I added that line in, that line wasn't written into the script either. That was like, I was in the middle of doing the promo, and like you guys have heard, I've done promos off the cuff before. I'm pretty decent at it. And I was like, what would Kevin Owens say here? And then like it hit me while I was doing the promo. I was like, Kevin wants Roman to win so he can keep his word to Johnny.
It'll be Liv Morgan and Nia Jax for the title of Crown Jewel Champion. And the new belt with over 3,300 stones embedded in it. In terms of pure monetary value, those Crown Jewel Championships are the highest in this industry's history, let alone to that course, the bracket prize for being the first ever men's and women's Crown Jewel Champion, the absolute top of the industry. While the tag match is a massive throwdown among the Lisa to live, she has her eyes on that side. Second in the
With this coming up round of the World Cup, you guys are going to be seeing. You guys are actually going to get to see a new country represented this bracket. A country that was not represented last year, and that is the most I can say on that right now. But I am excited for you all to see what's coming up. $46, $267, $6-3. Oh yeah, Raquel did beat Io for the title a long time ago. 6'2", 242, 34. We actually did a watch along of that. It was one of the. I think that was actually the watch along of that on LS11 Universe, where the night Raquel beat Io to become NXT Women's Champion, is one of the most important watch alongs in LS11 history, because it was our 500 subscriber celebration watch along, and featured a little thing called The Tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. There we go. Went back and watched the Ospreay and Gunther match from the World Cup from last year. Oh yeah, I love that match. That was genuinely one of those matches that when booking the World Cup last year and putting them both in, I was like, yep, this is one that's got to happen this year. I was like, if I don't have these two face off, I'm doing something wrong.
Soft drinks are just above at Wendy's. Any size, any time. 3 p.m. fans.
All right.
10 p.m. Sprite.
3 down.
Yeah, you're good.
3 Texas, maybe. But yeah, I responded to you on that one, Pierre. I did reply to you about that. That genuinely, that was both on me, but that wasn't my decision. So I like I said, Pierre, I did reply to you about that because I agree with you. It was a little bit much, but it was also out of my control because I could not fucking reverse it to save my life, no matter how much I tried. Like every one of those ataxias was supposed to be reversed, and I just couldn't get it. And then at that point, it was like, well, I guess I gotta have him keep kicking out. 15, 2, 12, 16.
Starts here. Is the real left touch the stride for 5 hours. Drop delivery first.
Sounds like me to big price that one. It's nightfall.
Surprised no one's talking about how Cody Rhodes became a client. Well, I said it in the chat when it happened.
Season causing best sleep with old medicine. Why is special cake so special? Oh, I see it's done. Go back to the berries.
Getting a commercial for Special K. Do you guys know why do people eat Special K? Well, it's because their delicious 3-grain flakes combine whole wheat, barley, and rice to deliver a crunchy and nourishing breakfast, enriched with a blend of 9 essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin D, B vitamins, zinc, and iron. Special K has many of the nutrients you need to help you feel strong from the inside.
Teacher put your home and yard with AARP today. Promise to be words for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
But yeah, when with the whole 3 ataxias thing, it was like even when I was recording, I knew I was like, this is too much. Stop hitting me. The game was just determined that like it wanted Austin Theory to win. I was like, no, that's not what we're doing. Cena on King of the Ring, Cena Punk's gonna cook so hard. Oh yeah. Lee and Cody Universe Mode, Wrestling Soulmates, but other matches have been Match of the Year candidates. Oh yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed what Ray's done with both of them. Go, and then CBU Theory wanted to go over, brother. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Six 1 to 11 37. To 11 6 1.
Championship caliber performances every single night from Io Sky. One of the most stellar reputations in the entire industry. And it sets the momentum. Big deal. Take this thing in.
Okay, there we go. And then that.
And the elbow. Up, elbow for Patty Singh.
Wonder what's next with Ilya and Cody. Surely Next Wave ain't done with them. I have no idea. Genuinely have no idea. 6-0, 220, 36. And oh, and Io just attacked Chikara. It's weird how quick Cody turned around from last season, now being hated, to now, from being hated to now the most, to a beloved guy. Ray and I have joked about it a lot. It literally is, he was the best guy around. What about all that murder he did? What murder?
Just like she did against Piper Niven on Friday night, Chikara and Lash Legend entered the fray, but it doesn't end what was a compelling match.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And here comes Rhea.
Bell says, I got you. Don't you worry. Exactly why the Bronson Raquel over 30 days for her attacks them. That head straight in.
The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks in the women's division. Sometimes the best villains, or sometimes the best villains make great heroes. Yep.
With Morgan.
5'11", 180, 29. Oh, and Dom for the save. And Dom's got an Eddie Parody shirt. Dom's got Latino cheat. Oh my god. She's got Dom in the prism trap. Brilliant. Oh, oh shit! Jesus. So, Seth Bronson at Crown Jewel.
He's also trying to establish the NWO wants to be just that. Rey Mysterio.
6'1", 27, 208.
Mysterio and Lee trying to work their way into contention for the support of Selena Vega. They'll take on the incredibly gifted American made when we return to Monday.
Well, Lillian, you said they were accompanied by Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild as well. Where are they? I think one of them's injured, right? Oh yeah, NXT's coming to you from the 2300 soon. Thoughts on somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Love that song, man. It's a fantastic song.
New villains.
Five 11, 230.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Tell me. Your giant candies. Good for your lives.
He's so dramatic.
Every now and then I have to remember, every now and then I think of how I remember that the yellow M&M in the M&M's commercials is J.K. Simmons, aka J. Jonah Jameson, and I just have to laugh at that a little bit. 6 foot, 209.
Incoming dishes. Dawn Power Wash flies to 99% grease and grime in half the time. It absorbs grease 5 times faster. Keyword phrase multiple times. So don't suck out paint and Dawn Power Wash. The grease maker.
My favorite tuck you. Save a fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon Fall Favorite now. This is Coop, the fastest growing pet odor eliminator in the world. It's safer
Season 6 of the Year of Villains, you think they're right? Pretty much.
for any organic odor. Yet it's safe enough to use on pet toys. They're not even a thing. So why would
Pretty much.
eliminate the sting? There's only one Coop available online and at each store. If it's not Coop, it stinks. Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. It's Dayquil, also watch your fixed vapors. Dayquil Vapor Cool, the vaporizing daytime coffee making supplement power through day medicine.
Goldfish and chips. Together as one.
What do we? I don't know, Manning.
Fish grip.
What are we IDK Manning on this one, JC? I don't even think I've said anything. Apparently, Lillian Garcia's coming back as a full-time announcer. That's cool. Somehow Karrion Cross versus the Wyatts feels wrong, but at the same time, it just seems so right. Yeah, I can kind of understand that.
Back in the building, of course, we were here on April 5th in this street, the Hall of Fame ceremony. Hall of Fame was inducted, but on that ECW tap, Jackson said, "Do you think that spirit of ECW died in bankruptcy for 2001? You can all pop me, pop, 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 pop." Hey, it's about show that night. It is the Hall of Fame. Hey, women reign supreme in WWE's most viewed Instagram reels of all time. With 8 million views for Ramola is shocking. Our viewers when she picked up Nia Jackson 2023. But that was beaten out by Rhea Ripley's powerbomb of Selena Vega Backlash 2023 with over 82 million. Rhea Ripley popping her shoulder back in place of SummerSlam, 95 million views.
You want to know what I think? What I think is what I need to do is I need to find where I to. I had to Reddit for a minute. Let's have a driver right now. I need to focus on the next schedule, and then I need to focus on the
Everybody knows. Here's the reason. What I'm worried about, Damian Priest making another
Man's ready to change Elias theme to somebody that I used to know. I don't think he's going to do that.
I'm sorry. What do you even do around here?
Let's just say I could walk back to false picture. As a matter of fact, I'll fix it right now. Tom, no check. We will check. No check.
Oh no, Carlito's days are numbered, man.
Generation gap of Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee, but they are always in the ring. In sync with the super.
Hey, Trick Williams in the crowd. Five 150. Says right now when he's doing Imperium versus BCC. I don't know. Honestly, I wish I knew, Pierre. I wish I had an answer. And I wish my answer wasn't, I don't fucking know.
Wait, what was it about months ago when Chad Gable learned that American man does not shy away from history they created? This will be well advised to God alone from America and these good boys. All Americans electric caliber credentials.
Am I sending somebody next to it? Because they gotta get those NXT ratings up, man.
Step closer to an opportunity at the Judgment Day title. Like Ivy Donnell, Chad Gable, Chris, and Julius. Big step ahead tonight. Deliver on Gable's high expectations for the event. This World Tag Team Championship, #1 contender.
Doing the. You know, I have always thought about that actually, JT. It has always kind of bothered me that Shawn Spears has never used a spear as a move. That actually does bother me. All right, folks. Are you all ready to find out what bracket C of the World Cup is holding? Because I am almost ready. I've got to get one more render put in place. Make sure, and then I got to run through and very quickly make sure I didn't mess up and misspell anything this time. Because done that before. Did that last week even. So let me very quickly skim through these and make sure I spelled everything right and didn't accidentally fuck anything up. Everything's good there. Everything's good there. Okay, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah. All right. So, folks, for those that are joined down at the Patreon, or for those that are members over on LS11 Universe, what you will be getting later this week in bracket C of the World Cup. Kenny Omega versus PJ Black. I'm just gonna turn my webcam off is what I'm gonna do. You get Kenny Omega versus PJ Black. You get Nick Aldis versus Tomohiro Ishii. That's right, Nick Aldis survived the fall through the cage. He will be back this week. You get Mahabali Shera versus Sheamus. You get Christian Cage versus Roosh. You get Sonata versus Zack Sabre Jr. That's right, Xander calls a New Japan match. You got Uya Uemura versus Charlie Dempsey. You got Andrade versus David Finlay. And you got Taiji Ishimori versus Randy Orton. That's right, motherfuckers. Randy Orton is in the World Cup.
Free pizza to use in the future. So you'll have emergency pizza when you need it most. There you go. No matter
Randy Orton is in the LS11 World Cup this season. Yep, the final Ring of Honor champion, Uya Uemura.
No worries. Here you go.
Go for the anthem. Can't get enough. Hell's back. It's my new thing.
Bracket D is next week. That's the one I'm really excited for you all to see. Zach says Randy and Kenny is the finals of the bracket. Who knows? But yeah, next week is what I'm really excited for you all to see. What the hell's going on with my hair? Hold on. It just kind of dry like this. I'm fine with it. But yeah, Nick Aldis survived the fall, which, you know, slowly but surely. He fortunately had the canvas to cushion his blow a little bit. He landed on like he landed on like a half-inch pad, at least. Just wondering, when's your match on LAW? The Gauntlet is Saturday at Saturday Night Fever. 20 men enter. One will get a shot at either the Ryback or Joshua Bishop, depending on who wins the television title match. Whoever wins the television title match will face the winner of the Gauntlet on the following week's LAW. So... yeah, I'm really excited for the World Cup this week. And genuinely, I think you guys are in for a treat with the World Cup this year. Like, members and patrons can already confirm that brackets A and B have been off to a pretty good start so far. And now with, like, Randy Orton and Kenny Omega confirmed for it, now we're getting, like, former world champions in there even more so. Like, it doesn't seem as straightforward of who's going to win it as it once did, I think. Will a member of Next Wave actually move on to the second round? We shall find out. I can confirm Braun will not be in... you're not going to see Braun Breaker, or Braun Steiner, excuse me. You're not going to be seeing Braun Steiner in Bracket D. I do hate to disappoint if people were hoping for that with the other two members being in A and B. Curiosity, why'd you put Sheamus against... Why didn't you put Sheamus against Zack Sabre Jr. and Sonata against Andrade or Rush? Didn't think about it. Simple as that. Like, genuinely, it's just genuinely as simple as that. Well, look, when you guys see who all is in next week's bracket, you're going to understand, you're going to be fine. You're going to be like, Braun who? Don't you worry. Next week, I would argue, might be the most star-studded one.
continue to progress towards trying to go with a new partner. Ray going up top.
Depending on how I'm feeling after Raw tonight, I will be recording the first Patreon Let's Play episode of Need for Speed Most Wanted. Like I said, just kind of depending on how I feel. Is Zack Sabre Jr. still in Bullet Club? As far as I'm aware, he is. Does next week have Drake Maverick? No, it has someone better. Thank you, Soren, SG, Triton, Orion, man of 1,000,001 names. Thank you. Can't just tease us like that. What, by saying there's something better than Drake Maverick? Look, man. Look, man, I know if you guys had it your way, I would feed you more every day, but I gotta tease you along the way. Oh, not telling you guys how star-studded Bracket D is. Oh, it's fucking star-studded, man. Like, I'm looking at it now. There's a couple names in there that it's like, alright, yeah, that's not too big, but like... There are... There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 potential winners out of 16 people, I would say, in Bracket D. Like, 7 people that would immediately jump out to you guys as, oh, they could win it. And some of them go out in round 1. And that's all I can say there. Is a current champion in the bracket. Let me double check. Yes. Yes, a current champion from one of our shows is in the bracket. Just to give you Jericho in this. It is not Jericho. Jericho is not involved. I can tell you that much. Chris Jericho is still canonically dead. Edge killed Chris Jericho, like, coming up on a year ago now. So... Roddy Strong cannot confirm or deny.
Trust me, this will figure out a solution. We'll figure it out. Okay? I'll give you my word. Let me get through that. Right? Governor Jones. What do you want? I heard you. Then Burns. That you're looking for a new challenger. Country. Food. I got
Damn near a year ago, Edge gave Y2J a beating. Okay.
serious? Yeah, I'm serious, Dom. Yes, Dom. Look, I'm looking for a challenge for River, that's true. But Dom hasn't exactly done anything to deserve that. And furthermore, Dom wanted that opportunity. Why are you doing this? What's that? Fix it. Come on, man. Please, come on, man. Give him a tap. Yes, give him a tap. Please, come on. Carly.
He just called Carlito Carly. What the fuck? Adam Pearce. Okay, now that I can trust won't be the Ryback situation. Shout out to the IWGP IC Championship. Yep, I just don't happen to have a render of him with the belt ready to go. Should probably make one. He's had that belt for damn near a year. But yeah, no. It is a current champion in LS11 Universe. And it is not Jericho, obviously. Do you think your word choice, if it's not going to be the Ryback situation, is very funny, though, when Ryback is technically a champion? Don't forget, LS11 made Zack Sabre Jr. IWGP Heavyweight Champion first. You are correct. Oh, geez, there were only 30 minutes left in the show. I completely forgot about that. They didn't make it in that in and out of here shirt. I need a drink. Yeah, I can understand why they haven't, though.
It's the rematch. Will Bron Breakker regain his coveted IC title?
I'm really excited for you all next week, though, because this time next week, Bracket D will be getting announced. Is it evil? It is or it isn't. I cannot tell you. Genuinely, I cannot tell you. I've been flying by. So used to 3 hour hours at 2 is surprising. It really is, man. Yep, so far Christian Cage is the oldest man in the tournament. Age 50. Is the IWGP I can't tell you that. Nice try, I guess, but no, I can't tell you if it is or it isn't. You will know in 7 days. If it's not our truth, it's the Judgment Day that have been making Pierce say that. And we got the chaos of Bronson.
Starting at just $20. It's easy to switch to consumer stuff. Sounds like you need to think right now.
I mean, it's a nice try, it is.
Daytime coffee making something like power through your day medicine.
It's too long. Well, you just gotta be patient, dude. You just gotta be patient. And I will say this. I have specifically structured Bracket D and can't announce it for another week. And it will make sense in a few days. Or not in a few days. People will start to piece it together later this week on the channel. Like, okay, I think I now know why Xander didn't announce Bracket D yet. Because there are a couple names in there that we can't have you knowing are going to be in it yet. due to various reasons. Here's a possible name for bracket D: Jay White. He wasn't in it last year. I can neither confirm nor deny Jay White's status in it.
It's a cute little my self-care routine, and it's gentle for my skin and her skin.
Can neither confirm nor deny if Jay White is involved. Pretty much I can't confirm if anyone. I cannot confirm or deny anyone's involvement right now. Other than Jericho. I'll tell you Jericho's not in it.
Fall is the season that's all about change. And we get it.
Obviously.
A lot to navigate. We embrace not having it all figured out. Wherever this time of year takes you, we're here to help you shift seasons in style. So lean into the excitement of what's ahead. Because this fall, we've got a lot to look forward to. Your fall favorites are here. Goldfish and chips. Together as one. Goldfish.
Bracket B has like ROH World Champion, IWGP, IC Champion, RH IWGP. Hold on. So really the only thing you can tell us is the bracket D is stacked. Because like you look at bracket A, right? Bracket A, you got Hendry, you got Matthews, Coda, Malachi, and Finn. Got like 5 huge names in there. And that's the only thing I can really put it as with that. It's like, Vacaire? Alright, voiceover guy. Anyways, you got those 5 names in bracket A that everyone was like, yep, they're a huge part of it. And they've all moved on to round 2. You look at bracket B, and it's like Nathan, Oba, Nakamura, Claudio, maybe, as like your big names in there. Bracket B, kind of I would say, but it was kind of it wasn't the last bracket we built. It was these are kind of a lot of the people that, we got to get a lot of people out round 1. Bracket C, you got Omega, you got Aldis, you got Sheamus, you got Zack Sabre Jr., you got Sonata, you got Orton, you got Finley. Axiom. Yeah. Axiom's name just did not even pop up in my brain there. So like you got 7 names in bracket C that you're like, it's big. Andrade, so we'll say 8. And some of them are going to get eliminated. Bracket D. Cannot say any names. But I would say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd say there's 8, maybe 9 names in bracket D that you guys will see and go, oh, they could win it.
I got no issue with this woman. My issues were with the judgment that I had with that. Now, it's only fair. I should get it back. I should have never lost in the first place. Now, before you say anything, I ain't looking for a handout. I earned it, just like I earned everything else. So what I'm doing, business. You come back. You are gonna have a problem with me. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a big problem. When I want them to come, they come, they own. Ain't that feeling? Good for you.
I do want to see the Tag Team World Cup one day. And one day we probably will. I think next year we're definitely doing women's. Bracket B was great. Oh, I mean, I enjoy Bracket B. By no means do I think Bracket B was bad.
There's the list of the active multi-time intercontinental title reigns. Brock Breaker now back at that great.
Mystico EC3, Obafemi Bandito. Fair.
It has turned into an unequal appreciation for Rally High Point every time to enter the arena and now as a champion. Philadelphia is ready to yield.
Lego DC Supervillains. I mean, I've got it. I do have it, but Alex and I... It's kind of a tradition at this point that Alex and I play Lego games together. And we don't do it, like, for videos or anything. We just do it to have fun. Because it gets me away from making videos for a few hours at a time.
And you listen to the uber popular beat and those lyrics, they're not just words, it's just memes. It's on me now, and that's what has made this so special. He alone earned every bit of it, his way, on Jay's terms. Love these fans showing it reflects that. He on his own, along with about 15,000
Do you think you can squeeze 2 World Cups this season? Man, I don't even know if I'm going to be alive in Season 7. And what I mean by that is, like... You see how much shit I do? Like, you guys know how much shit I do? Make it like it never happened, and... Oh. You're doing the lyrics to somebody that I used to know. Oh, well, to answer your question, I don't know, man. That's a tall task. 2 World Cups in a season. That's a tall fucking task. Because the one I'm doing right now, like, doing the 8 matches a week is taking a lot out of me. Which, it's my own fault. I know that. I very easily could have just done what I did last year, 4 matches a week. Been in and out quickly. But I felt like I owed you guys more. I felt like I wanted to do a bracket a week. And, you know, after next week, it will be 4 matches a week for a little while. It will be 4 matches a week pretty much for the rest of the time.
Jay takes the ball. A week later, we're broadcasting about that ball. And Ron comes out, everybody thinks, okay, here we go. They're going to get after it again. Instead, the two shook hands. Then Jay, at the top of the bench, gets Xavier Woods. And Woods attacking everybody. That's what's going on. Yeah, I spoke to Brett about that. He said he felt disrespected and he shook Jay's hand.
Do one last match every year. I don't think that's how it works. That's not really how it works. Well, that's your catchphrase to most things you say. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Kinda is. Look, man, you did make some solid points yesterday. I will give you that. Like, I'm gonna give you credit where it's due, JT. You made solid points when you were being serious yesterday, talking about the world title match. Like, when you were talking about SummerSlam. You were making decent points about, like, your reasoning for why you felt like the SummerSlam world title matches should be the other way around, of Cena versus Gargano and Punk versus Reigns. And I was genuinely really intrigued by your take on that, because I thought it was a really interesting take on it. Do it again. It's really one of those two. I mean, you guys see the shit JT says to me in these chats. What am I supposed... Like, it a lot of the time does feel like just the... Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. That is how I describe having JT in the chat. Touch on Punk versus Reigns. Oh, I know. You were just touching on the Cena Gargano stuff, but still, I thought it was really... I did think your thoughts on it were really interesting. Maybe Cena Gargano took it up and down the road. Good. I haven't even talked about ARW Power Trip yet today. Like, man, I haven't even talked about ARW Power Trip yet. That was what I was going to work on today. Like, that was what I was going to work on doing this stream, but I forgot that I needed to do World Cup stuff.
52 years they've been trying to get...
But I will run you guys through the official bracket in a moment so that I can make the channel post about it. But yep, only 16 names left to be revealed in the World Cup. And they will all be revealed in 7 days.
And with all the family history attached to this film, this member of his family, extended family that had the Odyssey Cup, that was his father, who has expressed incredible pride in recent more than just the weight of the title for Jade. There is legacy attached. There is family pride attached. It's also the fact that it was 18 years in the making to Jade Dixon's finally ascended as a top 10. His first singles championship in the ranking may be a much bigger proposition. Janet caught Braun Breaker by surprise with that big goal 4 weeks ago. It's very hard to catch a man by surprise twice. Eric is going to control the majority of the early going here in this championship match. Briscoe lost this not trying to regain it. It's just walking for the hard-wearing nature of Braun Breaker, who really was hit by a
All right, brackets are almost ready to be shared. Yep, we are 2 weeks away now from round 2. I'll be getting to announce the round 2 matches next week. Or not next week, in 2 weeks. I have a decent and thoughtful conversation on certain topics. Just gotta last past my first natural waves of standard lunacy. Apparently.
indestructible. That has now served as huge motivation to write a perceived wrong in the mind of Braun Breaker. That really is nightmare fuel for Jay Uso. Braun Breaker was coming all his own way.
Yeah, we have like blown through this first round, but also like we've done it twice as fast because it took 8 weeks last year because I was only doing 4 matches a week. I doubled up this year.
The damage that has been done to his lower back. Saw him reaching for it there. The knees were driven in. He was sent into the lockers. He has been targeting that lower back. So, potentially around like more than a series of right hands.
All right, here we go. So here is what bracket C looks like in terms of. I got nothing, JT. Here's what round 1 of bracket C is looking like. So, Christian Cage and Roosh, the winner of that, will face the winner of Uyo Uemura versus Charlie Dempsey. The winner of David Finlay and Andrade will face the winner of Taiji Ishimori and Randy Orton. And I want to do the big reveal for the end here. The winner of Zack Sabre Jr. versus Sonata will face the winner of Sheamus versus Mahabali Shira. And the winner of Nick Gallus versus Tomohiro Ishii will face the winner of Kenny Omega versus PJ Black. So there is what bracket C is looking like in the World Cup. Give me a moment. I'll give everyone the updated version of bracket D or bracket B. Bracket B. You don't get bracket D this week. You don't get it this week. So Zach saying Omega Orton as the finals of bracket C. They are on opposite sides of the bracket now, so it is possible to get that huge dream match. Boo me all you want. I gotta have something to announce next week. If not for my announcements, what all would you be here for? Or if not for my announcements, what would you all even be here for? Surely it's not because you just enjoy watching me watch the show. Surely. Surely it's not because you enjoy the enticing commentary I give about modern professional wrestling. I actually got the I'm getting a commercial right now for the Domino's like emergency pizza thing. I actually have one. I actually have an emergency pizza. I might use that this week because money is not easy to get right now. That's a good shout. I'll give a different answer. Kenny and Andrade. That would be interesting. I need to show this. Hold on. So I got something kind of funny to share. So I'm going through and I'm updating the World Cup bracket for bracket D for bracket B. Claudio advanced over Grayson Waller. I can tell you that. I didn't realize Claudio was in the exact same spot on the exact same bracket last year. So his World Cup 1 graphic is already here. So I got to put his World Cup 2 graphic and replace his World Cup 1 graphic. Just kind of funny how that worked out is all I'm saying.
I think we missed a step.
Yeah. Sorry.
Look at the skin, baby. She is glowing. She is 101. Olay body wash has 10 times more vitamin B3 complex.
So yeah, just kind of funny how that worked out.
Is so much more moisturized. Olay body wash and lotion. Discover yours. Goldfish and chips together as one. Goldfish crisp, light and airy, totally irresistible. Taste how goldfish does chips.
What do we think the semifinals are? That's interesting. Yeah, because you guys know the winner of bracket A will face the winner of bracket B, and the winner of bracket C will face the winner of bracket D, and those are the semifinal matches. So you guys hypothetically could start theorizing on who would be in the semifinals for bracket A and B at least. Yeah, Punk didn't even need the GTS yesterday. You are correct.
The IC title is 51 days. That's the second shortest completed title reign since March of 2022. Now he's looking to get it back in the year against Jay So his title defense here in Philly. Both in a big way, arguably Jay pulled across. Somehow just enough left in the tank of the challenger Braun Breaker after it looked like Jey Uso's Intercontinental Championship reign was hanging in the balance. That is the
Did not see Naomi when it coming. You and me both. Because I was messaging Ray the other day. I was like, hey, what's your side of SummerSlam look like so I can start making the graphics? And he was like, I actually want to wait and see your reactions to some of the surprises I have at King of the Ring. And I was like, okay. He said, for example, Naomi's beating Blair Davenport. I was like, oh, all right. Oh, bad bloodlines here. Solo and Jacob. Black versus Nakamura and Orton versus Blink. Yep, it's bad line. Bad line. Alright, once everything happens here, I will I'll show off what round 2 of bracket B looks like. Don't have Jay just beat Braun even after the distraction.
just from the family back together. The massive distraction that was just when Jey Uso was in control of the match. And Jey Uso turns around and slams Breaker. Oh, wow. So close to that.
Oh, there's Tonga Loa. Jesus! Tonga Loa sold that one. And Tama's making Tonga noises. Uh-oh, Solo's hopping the barricade. Spear! He just speared him in the face! He just speared Solo in the face! Uh-oh. Fucking uh-oh. Jacob Fatu just watched his tribal chief get speared. Jacob Fatu is standing. Don't you tease me with a good time, Triple H. Spirit of the Face is wild, man. That announce table is Jacob Fatu's true nemesis, huh? Oh, he leapfrogged the spear. Is Jay just gonna still win? He might. Jay might just still win. Oh, Braun kicked out this time. All right, here we go. Geo distracting the ref. Adam Pearce! Hey, yo! Pearce and Daivari. The tag team you never knew you needed. Jay's about to get spiked.
Interrupting this Intercontinental Championship match that Jey Uso thought he had won. Later, the Usos splashed, but somehow, deep down, the fire within Bron Breakker to kick out. To have done all of that, to have still not secured the title.
Oh! What a friggin' super kick. And now the ref just has to just stay turned around, ref. Don't fuck it up like you did at Bad Blood. I don't think it's the same ref, but you get my point. Yeah, Braun's about to pick up the dub.
The Samoan Werewolf, Solos Enforcer, Jacob Fatu may have just altered this championship match. Bron Breakker tosses Jey Uso back in the ring. Jey Uso looks double already. 23 miles an hour when he hits those ropes, and the super expanded. The badass to win back.
And Braun picks up the dub. Bad Bloodline has cost Jay the title. I'll admit, I missed Lillian Garcia. I like Lillian Garcia a lot.
And in the end, the bloodline involves themselves like that. Well, Solo Sikoa's message has to be it didn't have to be that way, Jay.
Yep, Mad Dog gets his gold back. I like Jacob Fatu a lot, man. He's so good. He's so damn good.
Bron Breakker is the Intercontinental Champion again. What a night from this.
And now, that blue better stay on the title. That blue better not have just been like a Jey Uso thing. Alright, cool. So, to give you guys the little rundown real quick, here is what the semifinals of Bracket B are looking like. Claudio Castagnoli against Nathan Frazier. And I'm going to turn my webcam back on now and put myself up over here. And keep this in mind, folks. Claudio Castagnoli is one of Seth Rollins' best friends. Obafemi against Chris Danger. Axiom versus Pac. Mystico versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Those are your Bracket B semi-finals. The winner... or quarterfinals. My bad. These are your Bracket B quarterfinals. So the winner of this match will face the winner of this one. And then the winner of Mystico Nakamura will face the winner of Axiom and Pac. And then over on Bracket A's side of things, the winner of Kota Ibushi and Buddy Matthews faces the winner of Ricky Starks and Joe Hendry. And then the winner of Finn Balor and Daniel Garcia faces the winner of Malachi Black and Raj Desi. Pierre, I can neither confirm nor deny if Pac versus Axiom is happening because of you. We just banned Dante Leon from just... the universe. What did Dante Leon do? Did I miss something? I'm genuinely kind of concerned now. Have I missed something, JT? Oh, shit. Hold on, I just got an eBay notification. Shit, alright. Just made 85 bucks. Where am I shipping this off to? Virginia. Alright, neat. Cool. Made a sale. So let me, there we go. That did not last long on eBay. Take that downstairs and get that packed up in a minute here. That sale, single-handedly, just made it where I have significantly less I have to borrow from Alex this month. Because, long story short, been a little bit of a rough month, as you all have kind of heard. All right, but anyway, yeah. So that was a really fun episode of Raw. I really enjoyed that. I will admit I'm kind of waiting just to see, like, did I not know something about Dante Leon? Okay, no, you just don't really care for him. God, I was worried. I was like, oh God, don't tell me I was just like, don't tell me. Don't tell me I didn't know. Because I wouldn't put it past me to just not know. Alright, cool. I gotta wrap up. I am really tired. I was thinking about doing a video for Patreon tonight. But I don't know if I got that in me, man. I think I want to just go lay down and draw. I haven't done that in months. Laid down and drawn or something. Just something not related to videos for an hour before I go to sleep. So I think I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go print this shipping label. That way I can take this to the post office with me after work tomorrow. And then I'll go lay down and draw, I think. Possibly. I don't know what I'm going to do. But that is going to do it for me. I will see you guys on tomorrow for NXT. He was involved in a really shady promotion at one point, but that just was one promotion of it. Ah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Good. I was worried. I was like, oh God, don't tell me he did something really bad. Like, you know, reasons that you don't see in universe. Because then I'd have been a real hypocrite, wouldn't I? Alright, cool. As much as I would love to sit here and talk with you guys for the rest of the night, I am tired. And I don't feel well. I gotta go to work in the morning. And I gotta drive to I gotta borrow Alex's car to go to work again tomorrow. And I'm gonna feel so shitty about that. Because unless they get my car done tomorrow, which fucking alternator replacement, it shouldn't take 3 days. Which I'm not really mad at the people I dropped it off with, because I couldn't, couldn't have expected them to have to find, because they found that another part of my car was broken too, which I think I know why it's broken. I told you guys on Friday night about me driving my car on a dead battery and dead alternator where the car was just kind of coasting on its own, where I was just fucking flooring it every few seconds to make it try and like gasp its way to a parking lot at least so Alex could jump me off. But yeah, apparently the radiator fan is busted as well, so that would be bad. That would cause my car to overheat. So it's a pretty fucking expensive fix overall, but you know. Cool. I'm gonna wrap up. Like I said, as much as I would love to sit here and chat with you guys for the rest of the night, I would much rather do that. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna make any money sitting here doing this because WrestleLuigi doesn't get ad rev. So go to bed. See you guys tomorrow.